YouTubers, this is a tweak guide for the Cooler Master Storm Sirus headset. I've had this headset for not quite a year. It's actually a pretty nice headset. However, out of the box, the software settings don't quite take advantage of what ranges of sound that this headset can do. I find that you're missing out on a lot of high and low frequencies that this headset can do, but out of the box the settings don't quite bring it out. So I made this video just so I could share sort of a template that people can go by to get better audio out of this really nice headset. With that being said, this is a guide. You don't have to literally do every single setting that I use. But I think this is a good start, and if you want to tweak it, change it, not everyone here is the same for a variety of reasons. So just sort of use this as a guide to kind of max out what this headset can do. This is set up on a Windows 7 64-bit computer. I don't know if in Windows XP this would be any different, but I'm pretty certain Windows 7 32-bit should pretty much react the same. But this tutorial is going to be set up for the built-in DAC on the headset itself, as opposed to a sound card built into your motherboard or a dedicated sound card. So bear that in mind. That means using the puck that you use to control the volume that comes with the Cooler Master headset. You've got to use that. One other thing I wanted to say, the Cooler Master Storm software that comes bundled with it has a front end for audio settings. These settings actually carry over into the default Windows audio control panel settings. So anything you change in here will carry over into here, and vice versa. For this video, I'm going to be using the Windows hardware control panel to set it up rather than the Sirus software, just because. But you can use this, but for demonstration's sake, I'm going to use the Windows hardware control panel. If you don't know how to do this, it's in the lower right corner of your taskbar. You right click on the little speaker icon here, then go to playback devices. Make sure that your headset is set as a default device, which you can right click on and set it as default device for both playback and recording. First thing you're going to want to do is left click on speakers, and then go to, for your headset, and then go to properties, and then go click on effects. I already have them selected here, but make sure the little checkmark ticker, radio button, whatever, is checkmarked on Equalizer, speaker shifter, smart volume, flex bass, flex bass, and zero surround max. Click on Equalizer after you checkmark those, and for demonstrations purposes, I set everything to default value. 0 decibel boost on pretty much across the board. Decibels, if you don't know, it's just how loud something is. More decibels, louder it is. On the bottom here, you can see different ranges: 30, 60, 120. Those are hertz, or kilohertz. The lower the number, the deeper the sound. The higher the number, the more high-pitched it is. So adjusting these up will increase the decibel range for that range of sound, or putting it below will lower it. And all this does is just bring out the sounds that this headset can do, but is not really pulling out just because these default settings just don't take advantage of it. I got a little cheat sheet in the little lower left corner here if you can't see it. The first one you want to change is the 30 hertz. We're working left to right. So we're going to select this first setting here for the 30 hertz, and we're going to increase that. I have it set for 11. So we'll do a grade school style. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Next one for 60 hertz. I increase it to 8 decibels. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 120 hertz. Increase to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 250 hertz. I just leave it at 0. 500. We're gonna set down to -2. 1K. We're gonna set to -1. 2K. We'll do +3. So 1, 2, 3. 4K. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 8K, we're going to move to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then super high range, we're going to bump that way up to 11. You kind of notice here there's kind of a trend. It's just basically your very lows, you boost the sound on. Your mid-range, you don't mess with so much because this headset can do good mid-ranges. It's just those highs and lows, it just kind of misses out. So all this does is bring that out. Like I was saying earlier, you don't have to literally do the exact same things I do as far as the numbers. It's more of a guide, a template. You can tweak it, maybe add or subtract some decibel volume on there. Do what thou wilt. That's just sort of a starting guide. Another thing you'll want to do is go to virtual speaker shifter and make sure that you have Zir Surround Max enabled. Also, flex bass. Click on that, go to settings. Make sure you, well, I kind of played around with this for a bit, and I found that the bass cutoff frequency cut it off around 90 hertz. I think the default's 120. This one, I mean, you don't have to do this, but I just found it sounded a little better when you cut off the sound at around, for the bass anyway, around 90 hertz. But if you leave it at 120, I mean, it still sounds pretty good. I left the bass level alone, but you can also tweak it here. I did set large speakers for the front because I believe that helps out with the positional audio. So your front and center audio is a little bit more, stands out more than the rear because, let's face it, in real life, sounds coming from behind are not as loud. Stands out more. The front sound is a little more pronounced, the back sound is a little recessed. One last thing I want to mention, for the puck for the Cooler Master headset, you don't have to do this, but I just thought I'd share since I'm going through trouble making the video. If you didn't know, you can click the puck and it changes between master, rear, front, center, and bass volume. There is 10 little notches. The way I memorize it is like each notch 2 clicks, because if you slide that dial up and down, it doesn't immediately go to the next dot. It kind of takes a couple of turns to do it. There's 10 notches, but let's just say each notch is 20 clicks. Let's say clicks.
Okay, and I got my little puck out to just demonstrate how I have it set up. You can just hit this little middle button and it'll switch between the different positional audio. For the front, I have 13 out of 20. For the rear, I have 15 out of 20. And for the bass, or the center, let's see, center is 15 out of 20. And then the bass is 16 out of 20.
I think that about covers all these bases. If you found this helpful, like me, subscribe, appreciate it. If you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments for additional settings or little tweaks. I hope anyone out there with the Storm Sirus headset found this helpful. Thanks for watching.